I'd like to talk to you about our poster, Grammar but not Vocabulary Learning at 17 months predicts language skills at 54 months. We know that children's academic achievement is strongly predicted by their early language skills. So we wanted to find out if an early test of artificial language learning can predict children's later language skills. The children in the study were part of the Language 0 to 5 project that ran in the northwest of England. There were 70 children who participated at both 17 and 54 months old. At 17 months, the children listened to a stream of artificial speech for 15 minutes while they engaged in nonverbal play with the experimenter. Following this, we used head-turn preference to test vocabulary and grammar learning. For the vocabulary trials, target stimuli were presented in sequences with co-occurring non-adjacent syllables. For the grammar trials, target stimuli were constructed from the non-adjacent dependent first and third syllables of the sequences, with a novel syllable intervening between them. At 54 months, there were two measures of vocabulary, the BPVS and the Renfrew word-finding task. And there were three measures of grammar, the TROG, the Renfrew brush story sentence length, and number of subordinate clauses. These measures were used to create vocabulary and grammar latent variables. We had pre-registered the structural equation model with all vocabulary and grammar at 17 months and the vocabulary and grammar latent variables at 54 months. However, we removed the TROG at 54 months because it correlated highly with the BPVS. After doing so, the model was a good fit. We found that grammar learning at 17 months and not vocabulary learning predicted language skills at 54 months. To conclude, where previous research has found that early vocabulary learning from an artificial language learning task predicts language skills up to 30 months, it may be that later language skills are more complex at 54 months and therefore require grammatical learning skills to predict their acquisition.